the truth only makes sense in its totality. It's not, individual shit, facts here and there, or it's never on a piece of paper, because any real secret in the Central Intelligence Agency isn't put on paper. I mean, it's just an outright lie how the Boston bombing occurred. Those guys did not make that bomb. And I know that because I talked to the people who bagged the evidence. They just didn't make the bomb. But who actually made the bomb, changed the wiring in the pressure cooker, I don't know, and neither does the FBI. But that's the kind of truth that is not let out to the public, because it's not the official narrative. Because the official narrative is too damning and makes the government do things it doesn't want to do. If the narrative were taken out and put in its literal, fact by fact, then Americans would demand something be done. For instance, the 9/11 bombing. If you looked at the facts, stacked them end on end, you'd say, well, first of all, we attacked the wrong country, which was Iraq, and that we missed the country who was really behind 9/11, according to the facts, and that's Saudi Arabia. We just don't want to touch it. And I'm not anti-Saudi. The Saudis are just like, other people to me. They had their reasons. They had their reasons for supporting these people, and they did it. I deal in fact. I don't deal in conspiracies. We were going to go into Iraq, and the tribe said, listen, there's somebody we want you to talk to. Would you cross the border? Would you come stay with us during the invasion? And there's a very important person that we'd like you to meet. And they wouldn't say on the phone. And I said, yes, I'll do it. So we were on our way into Iraq. We got held up at the border, about ready to meet the guy. And that night, what had happened is the U.S. Air Force had intercepted my conversations with the guys in Iraq, and that they realized that the very important person that I was to meet was Saddam Hussein. And what they did was they fired a JDAM, these very big missiles, down the signal to hit him, to hit Saddam. And what happened was the signal had come from the house we were supposed to stay in, and it exploded. So what I figured out in Iraq is just how expendable people like me are. In order to get somebody like Saddam Hussein, they'll kill all my friends, they'll kill me, anybody, my wife, it didn't matter. It just, you get to the point where your life is, in their eyes, is worthless. We were all lied to about the invasion of Iraq, how they knew the intelligence was bad. I knew the intelligence was bad. I now know how the New York Times was sucked in, how Congress was sucked in, how the American people were sucked in. So you're living in a world of mirrors and smoke. I'm on an Iranian hit list. They would kill me given the chance. This is a matter of public record. CIA told me don't tell this to anybody, and the FBI said, well, do what you have to. So I mean, I don't take this as a badge of honor. At the same time, I can look at this nuclear agreement with Iran and know it's a good idea, because we're shoving a wedge into the mullah's regime, and that we can actually bring around Iran to the comedy of nations, if you like, where they're ready to deal with us. Can you trust them? No. But is it better to have monitoring inside their nuclear facilities, some monitoring to keep track of what we can see? Yes, as opposed to, we can't bomb them. It's just going to do no good at all to bomb them. So it's a good agreement. I mean, I know that the White House lies as a matter of course. State Department lies as a matter of course. I mean, I could pick apart policy. On the other hand, I know an agreement is going to benefit us at the end of the day. And frankly, we need Iran with the Islamic State on the loose. It's going to be killing people, is going to be a source of instability. We need an ally, and that happens to be Iran. It may not be the ally we want, but that's what we got. And that's just the facts, whether you're coming from the right or the left. Islam was born in conflict, in civil war, first inside the Prophet's family, and then between Shia and Sunni. It went on for 400 years. now we've picked this up again, and it's going to go on for a very long time, and it's going to do a lot of damage, and get a lot of dead people, and there is no solution to it. And there's absolutely no point in blaming this president for it. He didn't create this. The invasion of Iraq was Pandora's box, which we opened up prematurely. May have happened in any case. So we've got this. So just, you know, buckle your seatbelts and figure this is going to go on for a long time. It's a conflict between two people whose views of God, Allah, are absolutely diametrically opposed, and they cannot ever come together, at least for a very long time. The Shia look to the past wrongs. The Sunni are worried about their future, that it's going to fall apart, and the only way they can do is strike out, and we happen to be in their sights, and we are going to pay the price. Where it's going to go is unpredictable.